Good afternoon. I started making my video outside. It's only 35 degrees. I'm not quite dressed warm enough. So I'm like, damn it, I'm coming back inside. Well, we end up, yesterday I think it was, we ended up bringing my little mom back home. Yeah, the false teeth thing situation turned out fine. Someone said, well, it was good to know that your mom's not, craving dog food and wanting to stiff your butt when you come in from outside. But I said, no, but she when I came home, she was chasing cars, and the only way I could get her to stop is pop her with a rolled up newspaper. She growled a little bit, but she stopped. Taking her home, though, my God, it was hilarious because it's like children and old people, they kind of do the same thing. My mom doesn't get out very much, so she doesn't get to see a whole lot of, the outside world. And so we're driving down the road, and our whole conversation, you have to keep watching what's going on ahead of you, because that's what the next conversation is going to be. She'd be riding and she'd be like, oh, did you see the color of that? And we're like, well, she said that truck that just went by. And it's like, well, Mom, now it's behind us. And she's like, well, look at that mailbox. I've never seen a mailbox that looked like a catfish before. We're like, yeah, there it went. And be like, oh, look, everything that went on. I mean, our whole conversation was just what's right up ahead. So you had to just look around, like, what is it going to be next? She'd be like, oh, look at that red and green truck sitting in the driveway. It reminds me of Christmas. I was like, Mom, we got to keep our eyes open here. And we went to see some family the other day, and we was talking about how Mom was talking about, she's like, man, sometimes conversation it just hops and jumps and hops and jumps, and it's hard to keep up with. And then we're on our way home. I'm like, Mom, your conversation, if I was trying to nap or wasn't paying attention, I wouldn't know what the heck he's talking about most of the time, because it's just like dot to dot. I know I do that as Bobby, and my whole family does it. You could be talking and be like, did you see how blue her eyes were? Now, what was I talking about? I think my sister does the thing that says, like, shiny object, and it's like, oh! Like in that movie, Up. Remember that dog named Doug, I think? And they'd be like talking or whatever, and him and the dogs, and all of a sudden it'd be like, Squirrel! Or he's like, holds the ball up off the end of his cane, the 4 balls, and he'd be like, ball, and they're like, it's just funny how our mind works, I've talked before about having a, get off track. Train gets off track most of the time. The cars are empty. Don't really matter. Just kind of flits off by itself. It's just kind of out there. That's what makes it so hard about these Bobby videos. I mean, I try to make a full circle. Like I'll start out here and I'll come back around before you know it. I try to wrap it up. But when I'm tired, it just goes on and on and on. I'll just hang it up and I'll be like, that shit ain't coming back. I don't even know how to get back to where I started. So anyway, I'm going to let you go for now. I hope you guys have a good evening, good rest of the evening. And I love you. Thanks for watching. And hope to talk to you again real soon. You guys behave yourself. We'll see ya. Wow, did you see that bird?